Hey friends! Today's video, I am actually going to take you along throughout my day and show you some recipes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like many people in the new year, I have decided to also jump on the health bandwagon. So I am trying to be a little more calorie friendly. My whole thing is like, I can eat anything if it's within my calories, and if it's, you know, relatively high protein, I go for that option. So let me show you what I have been making for breakfast and have been absolutely loving. So I have these frozen, well, they were frozen, but just a frozen hash brown, and I air fried these when I was doing like my meal prep, and then I just stuck them in the fridge. So these aren't frozen, but I am going to re-microwave it so it's warm. And then these are just some turkey sausage links. I have 2 of them here. Again, they're fully cooked and they're not frozen, so I'm just gonna put it in here and I'm gonna chop both things up and put them in the microwave. I also really love to use like the shredded hash browns in this. I just had these patties on hand and needed to use them, so that's why I have these. Now that my breakfast is warmed up, I like to add a serving of cottage cheese. Cottage cheese has quite a bit of protein. Just in one serving, it has 14 grams of protein and 80 calories, so that is a really good, and it also just makes the meal more filling. And if you've never tried this, and if you never tried this combination of like potatoes and cottage cheese with some meat, like, it's the best. I weigh most of my stuff out on a food scale. If it doesn't have like a precise serving size or something like that, most of the time it's easier for me to like calculate it, if that makes sense. And I cannot eat cottage cheese without a good little sprinkle of black pepper. Okay, and here is breakfast. I am going to mix this very well, and that'll be my breakfast. I also have changed my coffee up, so instead of just like a regular creamer, I have been using a protein shake in my coffee, and that is just another source of protein that I'm getting throughout the day that I normally wouldn't, and it helps me meet my protein goal. So I'll show you that, but I like to have some food on my belly before I start drinking coffee with the caffeine and all that. So I'll show you that. I do have a meeting at 8:30, so I usually wait until my meeting is done to come back and make my coffee, but I'll show you. Okay, I'm gonna start making my protein coffee. My meeting is over, so gosh, I just splashed ice. I make sure I get a pretty big cup. I don't know how many ounces this is, but once you put the ice in there and then the whole protein shake, it takes up quite a bit of the room in there. So I just fill it, you know, kind of half full. And I just have to say shout out to my husband for buying me the best Christmas present ever, okay? I've been wanting one of those things forever. And then we're gonna use this protein shake. It's 26 grams of protein, 170 calories. So this just gives me like an extra boost, and this is the best protein pre-made drink in my opinion. I used to drink, what is it called? Premier Protein, the caramel one, and it was okay, but it kind of sucked too, if I'm being honest. So when I found Fairlife, I became obsessed, but then they became very hard to find, and they're still kind of hard to find. And so yeah, I mean, this is what I do with just some regular cold brew coffee and it's delicious, and it cuts out so many calories that I would spend on creamer. So good. I look forward to this every morning now. Also, I don't know if you really noticed my cup, but my kids play softball and baseball. So my mom had this cup made for me, and it's got their name, their number all the way down. And then it says, if you're gonna be salty this season, at least bring the sunflower seeds. And I love sunflower seeds, especially at, you know, ball games. So that is my protein coffee. After this, I don't typically eat anything until lunch, so when it's lunchtime, I'll come back and show you what we're making. I know this is a what I eat in a day and not a what I drink in the day, but I thought it'd be fun just to share what I drink as well, because I feel like, you know, drinking so much water. I drink at least 80 ounces of just plain unflavored water. And then in between that, I like to, obviously I had my protein coffee, and now I'm just gonna make me a fun little drink just to keep the water interesting. So I filled this most of the way up. I'm gonna add this Starburst, the pink Starburst drink mix. It is my absolute favorite. I'm not kidding you. It is so good. But that's not all. I'm gonna go add some ice, and then I'll show you what I've been adding next. Next, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this skinny syrup. It's called Mermaid, which is the tropical citrus flavor burst. And you can put it in cocktails, water, really shakes if you like, really anything. And I really just add like a splash. My mother-in-law got me in on this drink, so props to her. It's my favorite summertime drink, and it's like 0 calories. I don't think that this has any calories in it, but I don't think it does. And then the skinny syrup doesn't have any calories, and obviously the water doesn't have any calories, and I love to pack it full of ice. It tastes like summer. I'm not kidding. This is my favorite summertime drink of all time. And right now it's pretty cold and rainy outside, so to keep my heart happy, I'm just sipping on something that's gonna make me think of summer. Okay, I brought my under desk treadmill out, but my desk in my office is actually not very tall. However, my kitchen table is, so I just bring my laptop in here and my mouse, and while I walk, I'm just gonna do a 30-minute walk. This has really been helping me during the day, so I'm gonna do a 30-minute walk, and then we'll make some lunch. Okay, so in this bowl I have a whole can of French style green beans. Green beans is an awesome way to add volume to your meal. Like you can see, a half a cup is 15 calories. So this whole can is like around 52 calories. So I'm gonna heat this up. It's been really nice just keeping it super simple for lunches and relatively low calorie, so that at dinner time, because dinner time tends to be my biggest meal, then I have all the calories to play with in the afternoon at dinner time. So I'm just gonna warm this up, and then we're gonna add a little bit of feta to it. By the way, I already just had this prepped from Taco Tuesday night, so it's been very nice to have it prepped and ready in the fridge so that I can just pull it out and warm it up for lunches. Just mixed it up and warmed it up. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. The meat is already seasoned with salt, garlic, and pepper, but I'm just gonna add a little bit because green beans typically don't really have that much of a flavor. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add some feta. I absolutely love feta cheese. How about y'all? And last but not least, I'm gonna eat 3 of these. I'm just gonna put them in here. I absolutely love pepperoncinis. There was a little baby one in there, so I'm just gonna eat that one too. And you know what? I might as well just add a little bit of juice. And I need to get some more because I absolutely love these, and now I'm out. Okay, and that's gonna be my lunch. Okay, it's about 3:30 now. I just got back from picking my kids up and all the after school things. So I'm gonna have a snack. This is my favorite protein, my favorite yogurt of all time. It is the Ratio protein. This one's vanilla. I really love there's a key lime one, and it's really good. And I'm just gonna add some strawberries on mine and call it good. Okay, there it is. Such a simple little snack, but 25 grams of protein. I mean, that's as much as my protein coffee, pretty much. It's 26 grams. This is 25, so that's awesome. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to be making what is called like a 2-ingredient dough. There's actually more ingredients, but you could just do Greek yogurt and self-rising flour, but I don't have self-rising flour. I just have all-purpose flour. So I'm going to do one of these, equal amount of Greek yogurt and flour, and then I'm just going to add some baking powder in there and hope it turns out okay. And to season my crust, I'm going to use some of this Italian seasoning and some garlic salt. So I'm going to make me a little pizza. This is a little drier than I normally like, and I don't have any more Greek yogurt, so I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Okay, that come together perfectly, so I have a dish, or a baking sheet over here ready to go. And I like mine pretty thin. I also have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. Helper is going to help me spread it out. I like to put mine in for about 5 minutes and just get it a little bit cooked and then add my toppings. So I have fat-free mozzarella over here, turkey pepperoni here, and I'm going to use just some regular old pizza sauce. gonna put this back in the oven for around 10 minutes. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and give me some good meal ideas down in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.